Hi there! Welcome to this week's pick a card reading, which is what is coming towards you. And this particular reading is timeless, so whenever you land upon it, it will be relative to you and your relative story as you go through it. And it is a general reading, so I'll have it applying to many of you. I actually have the cards tuned to each of you as you come to it with your unique relative story. So it will be there for you no matter when you fall upon it. And I am Seqkat, by the way, from Enlightenment.com, and I'm glad to have you here with me. So go ahead now and take a moment and look at the totems and kind of get a feeling of which totem is calling you. Which one you may have a pull or a tug or feel an affinity for. You might even find your eyes keep falling on a particular one. And you can always kind of test that and look away and look back and see if they land on that same one again. Or you might have your own particular way. And if you need more time than I'm affording you here, by all means feel free to pause the video. And once you've chosen your totem, you can either look down at the bottom, kind of scroll to the bottom, and you will see the chapters, and they're named by your totem, and you can click there. Or you can either go down into the description box below and find the totems with the timestamps. Click there, and you can click right on it and go straight to your totem. Okay, I will meet you at your totem. Okay, welcome if you chose the cat totem. So let's take a peek at your theme card of what is coming towards you. A new day dawns. I like this card. This card gives me a feeling of something better's coming. So whatever situation you may be in now, something better is coming. You know, the new day dawns. The night is cresting and falling away as the sun is starting to rise. So let's go ahead and get a feel with a few little cards for your actual theme card. And keep in mind, I have this tuned to many of you and your unique relative story. So tune in as I'm reading the cards to how it pertains to you. And if by chance you feel like this one is not you, by all means try the other ones. Sometimes I do that when I watch PickACards, like, nope, this is not it. And then I click on, oh yeah, there you are. So you just have to see how it goes. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is looking pretty positive for you guys. All right. So you're embarking a new journey, one of the heart. But like this said, this new day dawns, something better is coming. The night is coming to an end. So there is something that has a little bit of grief for you that you have to let go, or you're saying goodbye to as you embrace this new journey. And there may be some attachment, some form or some way as you're embarking that new journey. But you can embark it, and the universe has got your back on this. But do work with whatever it is you have to let go, and do work with your emotions in releasing it, because they are very valid, and you have to work through emotions. You can't hide them. You can't run away from them because they're still there. You do have family support to get through this for this new day that dawns, and you will be victorious. And there will be a celebration with others, family and friends celebrating with you, whatever that is that you are going through or will be endeavoring. So there we go. All right, so let's pull up a row here and see what's going on. And then I will clarify for you as well. So let's see what's coming towards you. And I will pull up the whole row. Not quite. I'll pull up the whole row and then start reading them for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, like I said, you're embarking a new journey, or already on the new journey, but there's emotions you need to work with to let go. There's something to let go of, and this is how it's showing up. You need to let go. to move forth. Sometimes we have to let go and make room for the new, because it's different vibrations, they're not compatible to be together. So somehow, some way, maybe on a new journey, a new adventure, but there's some old that you'll have to let go of. I'm picking up for some of you, this actually, for some of you, not all of you, this could actually be a death of a loved one, and you're kind of having to start life all over, and it's very emotional and sad. You're just in a position you have to, because they have moved on. And for those of you that are in that position, you do have my condolences. But they are showing you, and that's what the family support is there. You have family and loved ones that care for you, and they are there to support you. And you have definitely got the universe and spirit guides telling you, we love you, and a new day is coming. Please have hope. Don't lose hope. You will once again feel victory, and you will be celebrating once again, but definitely go through the grieving process. So it could be a death. It could be a death of a loved one. It could be an ending of a job or a career, an ending of something that is bringing in new, and you're having to let go. And what it is letting go of those attachments to the old life, because you have a new way coming in. You can hold on to the lovely memories. You definitely can do that. For some of you, you have felt left out in the cold, and even if it is the ones with the ending, okay, so let's say you got fired from a job, you're feeling left out in the cold, okay, whoa, there goes my job, or even a loved one, you're like, whoa, man, I miss you, you know, your warmth is not here. It can relate to you in that way as well, and it is bringing like the ultimate defeat here. It's like, wow, I've hit rock bottom, and then this is an experience of that, and it's showing you that. And when you hit rock bottom, there's a lot of pain here and a lot of emotions, and like I said, you've got to work through those emotions. And the good news is, though, when you've hit the bottom, that is the end of the bottom. You have no place but now to rise up. And the universe has got your back here. They are saying, we are here to support you, to have faith. You've got a good firm ground. As you can see, the kitty cat is being overwhelmed by waters, but she has, or he, feels like a she, I don't know why. She has a firm ground to walk upon, and that's what the universe is saying. Spirit's got you. You've got a firm ground. But when it comes in reverse like this, it's indicating that your focus is on the negative, or the fear that you don't have ground, what is in your face right now, and you don't feel like you have the ground. So you want to shift that and trust the universe has you, and put your focus on what you do want for your new life, or your new beginning, or new journey. And they're also telling you to look at your dreams. Look at the things that give you joy. What do you want? So this is like, if you've gotten fired from a job, maybe it was a survival job, or maybe it's even a job that you loved, but maybe working for that job, doing that particular service, maybe you deep down, you really wanted to be in your own business for yourself that way. But sometimes our ego can kind of get stuck on that survival. I don't think I can do it on my own. Maybe that's what you really want. Maybe that's one of your dreams, and this is an opportunity to do that. Or maybe that job was a survival job, and you want to go to a job that's more aligned with who you are. And maybe that's what that is. Look at your dreams. What are you wanting? Don't look at how bad things have been and are ending. Look at how things that you want, your dreams. That's always the direction for propulsion you want to go. And we're looking at here too, what's coming towards you, personalities that you're aligned with and will be able to work well with. And so we've got family support coming here, and we've got celebration coming here with others, victory and celebration. So that is what's coming towards you. But there's been some type of failure of some type, and you're focused on that. And what can happen when you're focused on that, like, let's go back to that job thing again. Okay, maybe you lost your job. I failed at that. I can't get a job again. That's what the ego can kind of think. Don't stay focused on what happened and think that's what has to constantly repeat. Because you can be missing out on opportunities that are befalling you right now, but you're so focused on the failure, you're scared to take on that new step and get back out there, so to speak. Maybe it was a relationship that failed, and this is the emotions that you're working through. And you felt left out in the cold from the relationship, and it led to a breakup, and that was a defeat. So this could be for some of you here. And then you don't want to open up to try love again. It's like, no, I don't want to go through that pain again. And they're telling you, what do you dream? Maybe you dream for a partner that you can get along with, one that you're aligned with, and they're telling you that's coming towards you. Whatever your situation is, you will be in alignment. Just get your focus off of how things failed and don't miss those opportunities. There's opportunities right there available for you right now. You just have to open your eyes and see them. So let's clarify it for you real quick here. And again, I will pull up the whole bow and I'll start reading them for you. Oh, there we go. I think we got them here. Oh. Perfect. I love it when it's that perfecto. Okay. All right, so again, we were letting go, and through letting go of that attachment of the old ways and embarking that new journey and embracing it, things will be right with your world. They're showing you that. So what's coming towards you is good. You've got the victory and celebration, and all will be right with you. Right with the world. This is Major Arcana. You start the journey and you end with all that's right with the world. So this is great. It's upright. It's ending that way. You have felt left out on the cold, but here you go. You've got the Knave of Cups, and this is about a heart's journey too, a heart's desire, something that warms your heart. Because the Knave of Cups is going, because we're talking emotions here. We're talking here too, the water too, and it's starting a journey of the heart. And you're going to be successful. It is upright. So really put your focus on what your dreams are. What is your heart calling you to? The universe is definitely going to support you with that. And so we've hit the rock bottom and defeat here, but you've got the Knight of Pentacles, again showing you have family support. Exact same thing, exact same card. So to get through the grief and pain you're feeling here, you have got family support assisting you and helping you. Definitely don't feel bad and lean on them. Get that help. You've got that support. Be grateful for them. And so you're feeling overwhelmed right now with this one, you know, because whatever your situation is right now, the waves are crashing on you, are feeling overwhelmed, but they've got you. They've absolutely got you. You're going to be successful. You've got victory and success coming your way. Look at your dreams. So it looks like there was a lack of time being spent with some others that could have caused a disintegration of a relationship. We covered it. That's definitely a possibility. So you are wanting perhaps your dreams of a relationship working. So that could definitely be going back to that as well. And we were talking about those personalities in alignment here. Here you've got the Seven of Cups again. And here's the deal. You've got the Seven of Cups talking about look at your dreams, and then you've got coming towards you personalities that are aligned with you. That came back to back. And then to clarify, this one is the same card, the Seven of Cups. You will have personalities. So you are wanting people that you get along with and in alignment with. These are your dreams, and they are showing you both ways you can have that. You can have exactly that, and you will come out victorious in celebration. And that's wonderful. And here you go. So again, don't be so focused on these failures. So you got the Queen of Fire here, and her spark's going out. She's losing her passion. Because if you're focused on those failures of what didn't work out, that's where you can lose a passion. And this one would be very befitting for any of you that was in a romantic relationship issue in which that might have fallen apart. Very befitting, because that enthusiasm and excitement to be in a romantic relationship can be very daunting with a breakup. And I know, I understand, you really have to work those emotions. But breakups are really, really extremely painful. I know and understand that. I definitely get that. But you have victory and success. So the main things you need to stay focused on is that new day is dawning. It's coming. The sun is coming. You have family support, and you have victory and success coming your way. Aligned people coming your way. And embrace your dreams. You can have them. And all is going to be right with your world coming your way. So let's wrap you up now here with an Angels and Ancestor card. Or more, sometimes more than one. I'm going to jump out at us. Oh, and I'm going to give a shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And my new subscribers, thank you. And welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate all your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. They're very beneficial to me and helpful. Thank you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. And if you need a personal reading, I do have those. You can check for the links in the description box below. And you have here, yes, the stag. Trust and thrive. Now it is in reverse, so that kind of is like putting a little tension. The stag, in a way, especially for this deck too, it has a stag too for the Emperor card. Reminds me of the Emperor card. You have the power. You may not be feeling it right now. You are a manifestor. We are all manifestors, and we can create our realities, and we can create our desires. And sometimes it feels like we can do anything but when we've gone through failures. But the source is within you, and the source is the one that planted those desires in your heart. So the source is going to do anything and everything in the possible world to make sure that you get to experience those desires. That's why the source put the desires. It wanted to experience those desires through your unique perspective. That's why that's the direction to move to. Take those baby steps towards. The universe will come and help you and support you and get you there. So they are telling you trust and thrive. You can thrive. You came here to thrive. But it's going to take some trust. We saw that here too. Have faith. The universe has got you and is definitely supporting you. And you also have family supporting you here. Your victory and celebration with other loved ones is coming. So that's what you got coming towards you. A new day dawns. A much, much brighter day. Okay, guys, you have this, and you have my empathy for what you're going through now. But hold on, there is light at the end of your tunnel. Thank you so much for being with me. And until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose the wolf totem for this week's pick a card reading of what is coming toward you. So let's see what your theme is. And your theme card for this is embrace the masculine. So when this card shows up, this one is talking about embracing a more powerful energy, or maybe the energy of taking more action. So we will pull up some cards to see if some cards are going on. And do keep in mind as we go through this, I have this tuned to many of you and your unique relative stories, because this is a general reading. So tune in to how the cards are feeding you. Okay. I'm going to get two there. And let's see if we can get one more. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is looking like a positive reading, guys. I like this. Okay, so embracing this masculine, like I said, coming into your power. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. We both have both energies of masculinity and feminine. So like masculine energy is about being in your power, moving forward, taking action. And where feminine energy is more like receiving and receptive, going more into intuition and what have you. So you are starting a new path, something that stirs your heart and something that you're very passionate about. And so you are thinking, you're in a thinking mode with this right now. You're making a decision here. And with every new thing you start, there are challenges. And they are telling you you're going to navigate through these challenges with ease. But I think where you are, based on what I'm seeing here, you're in a pause mode. You're in that moment of deciding, can I do this, can I not? You might be even in the moment of the brainstorming and coming up with the wonderful ideas, but stalling and not actually taking the actions to bring it about into your reality. Just mulling over the idea is fun, but we have to actually start taking that step because it's new, it's a new direction, and ego hates change, that's change. It's like going out of a comfort zone. But this is what they're encouraging you to do. And everything, guys, is upright here. This journey is going to be successful. It's a new journey of the heart. You got the Queen of Fire here. She's passionate desires. She's successful. You will navigate through any possible challenge you might have with ease. And for some of you, like I said, I'm tuning this to many of you, you may have a residential move. And this could be a part of that. That's going to take you on a whole new journey. You might be really excited about it. They're telling you thumbs up on this one. It's looking good if you're thinking about that. If you're deciding, should I go there? Yeah, if this is your heart's desire is, your passion is, this is your affirmation, yes. So it could be a move. It could be any type of thing, or just navigating through the challenges. So this is looking really good. I'm liking the looks of this reading, guys. It looks very positive. So this is what's coming towards you. Those things that you've got going on in your heart and your passions, they're great. Let's just utilize that energy and take those baby steps towards it. Sometimes a baby step can simply be writing down, what can I do today? One little teeny tiny thing. Maybe I need to email somebody. Maybe I need to call somebody. Researching and stuff is great. Preparing and coming up with ideas is great. But sometimes you got to take that real little teeny tiny action step that will actually get it out of the creative mode and start actually putting it in your reality. Okay, let's see if we got your whole row here. Because I'll pull up your whole row. Is that you? Yes. Yeah, I think you do. And then start reading it for you. Really sticking today. Okay, yeah, we got your row. All right, that was easy. Okay. So, you have family support here. So, this new endeavor that is here, and you have this decision to make. You have family support for this. You have to rein in the ego. Now, the reining in the ego is scared to change. It knows how to survive where it's at. It does not like change. It's not happy camper about that. So you got to rein in the ego and say, okay, we got to go out of our comfort zone because we got this. It's your car. You're not here by accident. You got this. You totally got this. So rein in the ego and its fears and comfort it. Ego has got its concentration on survival because it's not allowing you to be who you are. And being who you are is following your heart, following your passions. That is doing that. So we're going to rein that in. Yeah. So what they're definitely telling you, what you've got coming to you, and what you can do to make it work. We have the Empress card here. Now we do have the family support, so I don't know if you have a mother figure that you can turn to, because we also have the Queen of Wands, which she's also, she can be a mother figure as well. But we have the mother figure here, so I don't know if you have a good mother figure to turn to help you and assist you. Maybe that is one of your action steps that you can take. Maybe you are a mother figure yourself, and maybe you just need to do a little bit of nurturing of self-love, self-nurturing with the ego and understanding its fears, stepping out of the comfort zone so that you can be yourself and move towards your dreams. The fear here is lack of abundance, survival mode. There's not going to be enough. We're focusing on it. You're experiencing with it like this. When it's reversed like this, you're having an experience with it, and you're staying and focused on it, and it's like, okay, this is what is, and what is my face, and it's hard to look at what we want, and so we just keep looking at what it is, and when we do that, we can't manifest what we desire. We're failing to manifest what we desire. So they're letting you know you absolutely can. Just tune into those hearts. It's up to you. You have a choice to make. But what you got coming towards you, if you make that choice and start making those baby steps, you've got this. You definitely got it. You're going to be supported. You might have to be a little bit subtle with someone about this. Maybe you have some negative naysayers, as you are trying to go for your dreams, your passions, your heart's desires. You might have some people saying you can't do that, but you're going to do the hard, normal, societal conditioning way, because that's the way everybody does it. That's bullcrap. You didn't come here to do that. That's society. You came here to live your heart's desires. So we're supposed to put those desires through you, in you. That's why you have desires, because Source wants to experience you living those desires through your unique perspective. Again, that focus is on what is right now, because you're feeling overwhelmed with what is, but the universe is letting you know, hey, you got this. And you have got support with this completely, Because if you look at that kitty, she's being overwhelmed by water, but she does have a footing. And it's scary. You're being asked to have that faith. And it's reverse. And the reverse is showing you that you're struggling with it. But they are telling you they've got you and you can do this. And you've got it, and this will also represent Sagittarius, if that's relative to anybody. It could be you or whomever you're in a situation with this condition. But you have this. You've got assured success. You can navigate through any challenge with ease. You just have to decide to embrace that masculine energy and make that action. So let's clarify for you real quick. So what have you got coming towards you? Success. The heart's desires, something you're passionate and excited about. A new journey in that. Okay. Boy, the card's about to stick tonight for some reason. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. All right. You have this family support. And here you got the King of Cups coming in reverse. When the King of Cups comes in reverse, he's still a loving father. A lot of times, like the loving father type, they help their children, for example. And some of you may be in this situation. Maybe you're like a college student or of that age. And they help you and they've been providing for you. But maybe they're stepping out of that role now so that you can come into your own power, going to get your own career or what have you, to start fulfilling some of those roles yourself. But they remain your friend. So it is still a type of support. And it may look scary because the ego's never done this before on its own. But the family support's there. If you falter, they got you. So we do want to rein in that ego with those fears of this change, because stepping into this change, you are being assured so much that all is going to be absolutely positive and right with your world. This is what's coming towards you, but you just got to make that choice. And here where we're not being who we are, because that ego right here is focused. Well, this also represents Cancer. I missed that in case that's relative to anybody, as I have this tuned in you. Here also, you're not being yourself because you're focused on that the survivability. So you are being asked to go within, connect with your guides, connect with your higher self, your angels, whatever your deities are. Connect with them so that you can flip this up and be who you are and make this easier. When you get that spiritual help, it's easier to make those changes. This also represents, as a hermit, it also represents Virgo, if that is relative to you. So we've got the Queen, the Empress here, which is a very loving mother, and then we've got the King of Swords. So some of you might have a loving father stepping out of a position of enabling you, or a loving father type, or someone that has been in a position of enabling you. It could have even been like, if it's a particular situation, maybe you've been married and maybe you've gotten a divorce and you're starting a new journey, so you're used to this enabling, or something along those lines. Or maybe you've been in a career or something with someone and they are stepping out of this position. Somebody's just stepping out of the position that's remaining your friends. But now with this particular guy here, King of Swords, you got to watch this guy here, because he can he's good at solving challenges and mapping out plans and stuff. But when he comes in reverse, he's got a way. This is how you do things, societal way or my way. I've figured this out. And you got to be careful he's not forcing his way on you. And this could be a father figure. But you got a loving mother figure who empowers her children to do their own thing. So if this is referring to any of you that are feeling some parental support, pressure, maybe, whichever. If you're feeling pressure that you need to do something outside of your heart, outside of your passion, anybody applying that pressure, that's not for you. They're mapping out your life for you. No, you map out your life for you. So don't let them do that. So we're having some fear of lack of abundance and maybe experiencing that. And you are ready for a new journey again. And this is the Pentacles, and this is coming into success with the Pentacles. But you have a little bit of preparation, and you can have it to do. And that preparation is reining in that ego and being who you are. And reining in that ego and being who you are is getting that focus off of the lack of abundance and start focusing on what do you want. Put the good old law of attraction into action. If you're needing more financial support, resources, whatever it is, you can have it. Write down, I have it. I'm so happy and grateful to have it. And then write down what it feels like to have it. Read it daily. And then also, it's a new journey. This is what you got to rein in your ego, to embrace the new journey of your heart, to embrace the new journey of your passionate desires, knowing you can navigate through any challenge with ease. You just have a choice to make, and that is to put these baby steps into action here. And yes, the Knave of Swords, here we go. So you've got the Magician, and the way you're staying a little bit focused right now, you aren't going to create the things that you want. And they're telling you here with the Knave of Swords, again, that new journey, they're telling you, go for that which is ideal for you. What is ideal for you? That which is in alignment. What is easy for your affinities, and they also aligned with your heart's desires and your passionate desires. Go for it, and you will be successful. So that's what you got coming towards you, the success of being who you are and stepping into everything that you want. That's what you got coming. But okay, again here, Two of Fire. You're feeling out of balance right now. Like I said, there's some pressure I feel like you have here. With this guy here coming in reverse, there's some pressure point of, you need to do it my way. You need to do it the old driven path, the old, solid pathway, the societal way. You're feeling that pressure. So you're going to have to be subtle with some people about you embark on your dreams. Find those that you're aligned with. You do have family support somewhere. Find those, and it could be that mother figure here. Find those and confide into them, but don't confide into everyone. You're going to keep that subtle to yourself so they don't pull you down while you're trying to pull up your own beliefs to be able to take those baby steps to go into that action. And then here again, we have that having that faith while you're feeling a little overwhelmed. And you've got the Six of Pentacles here. So the Six of Pentacles, this is like a bit of sharing. And like I said, somebody's been enabling you and they're stepping out of the position. So they are probably stepping out of the position, and this is looking scary to you. It's looking very scary with the reverse coming in here. Like, if I don't receive this charity, how am I going to make it? You're going to make it. Move towards what excites you, what stirs your heart, and what is your passionate desire. You're going to make it. You got this. Now let's clarify. We're going to wrap you up here with Angels and Ancestral Oracle. Catching my hair. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yep, mountain. Stand your ground. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I've been picking this up. Someone is, you're feeling oppression somewhere. You got it here too. You've got to stand your ground. The mountain is majestic and strong and very well rooted. Nobody's moving that mountain. The mountain is being itself. It is being the mountain, and nobody's budging the mountain. You've got to be your mountain. What is your heart's desires? What stirs you up? What lights you up? What sets you on fire and ignites you? That is who you are. You have to be who you are. Be your own mountain, and don't let anybody push you off of that. So yeah, you definitely want to be subtle and not tell those people that would say, oh no, you can't go for your dreams. You definitely need to go for your dreams. Definitely. So yeah, there you go. A 2 of fire here too. This is in reverse again too. You have that decision to make, and it's right here, both ways. It's up to you. You are in complete power. You can either cave under the suppressor, or you can follow your heart, your passion. You will be successful. That's what's coming towards you. Be that mountain. Stand your ground. Don't let anybody budge you. Source is within you. Source wants to live those desires. You got this. You can do this. You can definitely do this. This is a really good reading, guys. You got this. I know it may seem hard right now, but you got this. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose the Raven Totem for this week's Pick a Card reading, what is coming towards you? So for your theme card, you have change is unavoidable. And with it being reversed like this, kind of tells me you got a feeling and an inkling about this, and your ego might be wiggling with this idea. So let's put a few cards on the theme card itself. And get a little bit more detailed. And keep in mind that I have this tuned to many of you in your unique relative realities and different stories. So tune into what is relative to you. All right, now let's see if we got one more. No, right. Okay. So it looks like here we are dealing with some competition a little bit here. And feeling overwhelmed by something, but the universe has got your back, and they're assuring you with this one to keep the faith. They've got your back. You've got solid ground, as overwhelmed as you may feel. So this change, because the ego does not like change. The change can feel overwhelming all itself because it knows how to survive where it is. So they are assuring you, have that faith. You've got a firm ground. You can see the kitty cat's being crashed over with all the waters, but she has a solid ground there. So universe has got you, despite your ego wiggling and waggling with that change. And then here, and this also represents Sagittarius, if that pertains to any of you, perhaps it's you or someone relative in your stories that unfolds here. We have the priest card here, or the Hierophant. He's coming in, and you can lean on your spiritual traditions or rituals or maybe beliefs or whatever to keep you strengthened as you go through this change, as you face the change. Utilize that to help you here. This also represents Taurus, if that is helpful for you as well, to help you as you go through the change. One of the things that you can also do to help you with change, maybe you're wanting the change, but it's unavoidable. It's coming. What's coming toward you, change. Is just do a little bit of meditating of what you want that change to bring you and the results, and meditate and visualize seeing the results that you desire. And as you continue to meditate, do it daily. As you continue to do that, then you will become familiar with, because you've played it in your mind. See it in your mind and feel it as if you're there. And as you do that, your mind is a perceiver. It perceives your solid reality or a mental reality or a dream. You ever had a dream and you dreamt about someone and you see them the next day, oh wow, I dreamt about you. Oh, man, I feel like I've been hanging out with you all night. You really feel like you were there, because the brain is a perceiver. It doesn't really know any difference of whether this is solid or a dream or a visualization or meditation. So if you keep meditating over and over again about the change and the results you want, it will become familiar with, because right now that's why I hate change. It's not familiar with it. It becomes familiar with it. Then embracing the change becomes easier. So that will be helpful to you. So let's draw a few cards here. So tarot, let's see what you got going on for what's coming towards you. Okay, got a few here. I will pull up your whole row, and then I will start reading for you. you all the way there. Yes, we do. Very good. All right. Yeah, we need this change because we're getting apathetic where we are, and apathy is not good. It's not good. And you want your legacy and what's coming towards you. You can have it, but you got to embrace that change. So the change is bringing you the legacy that you are desiring, and this is getting it all together. Your money together, your family together, your career, everything. It's getting it all together. So that's what's coming towards you. There is some type of like exchange going on that maybe needs to end, and that could be some of the change that we're facing that's going to bring you this. You do have the Empress here, so I don't know if you have a loving mother figure that you can turn to for help, or maybe that's within you, or she instills within you self-empowerment, so it could be about that. Because what you're doing right now, you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor. What's coming towards you, you can, but you've got to embrace that change. That change is what's going to bring that out. Your ego is fearing change because it's failed in an area similar to this situation before, and you actually have opportunities befalling you right now that are very similar that would bring you what you're wanting. It would bring you those good results. It would bring you success. This is a new journey that you are on, and it assures you success here. It will bring you that. But your ego is so focused on, oh, I messed up before, I failed before, I'm going to fail again. No. Just because it happened once doesn't mean it's got to happen forevermore. And the ego loves to get into the forever and ever complex. Whatever happened that I don't like forever will happen. Whatever is not here that I do want never will come. Don't buy it. Don't buy it at all. So yeah, you've got success on a new journey that's going to lead you to all your desires. Don't miss the opportunities befalling you now. So yeah, you've got to have that faith. Lean on your spirituality faith to help you with this change. Like I say, practice that meditation. It'll help you become familiar with it and feel safer about it. So let's clarify for you. I want to give a shout out to my current subscribers. Thank you, and my new subscribers. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you join me. And what I really want to say, I really appreciate your likes, your subscribes, your comments, guys. I really do appreciate that. All that love is very helpful to me here in the YouTube world. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. And if you by chance need a personal reading, I do offer those, and you can find those in the description box below. All right, let's see if we can get these last two. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, so this apathy, yeah, right now things are not right with your world as it is. And this is why that change is unavoidable. That's why it is. Because Source wants you experiencing this. All is right with your world. That's why you have desires in your life, desires in your heart. You're supposed to be living them. That's when all is right with your world. So yeah, your apathy, because things aren't right with the world because you haven't been doing your desires. That's what we're going for. So, going for this 10 Pentacles, and that's the success coming to you. The thought of it is overwhelming to you. And you might need to delegate and get some help for that. Take baby steps. Baby steps. And it's also going to be very overwhelming for you too, because of this experience that you had here with a failure. And you're like, oh my gosh, your ego freaks out. Oh my God, I've done that before. I'm going to fail again. Freak out. I'm in freak out. I'm in panic because I don't want to go through that pain. You've got to ensure it doesn't have to happen again. So work with your ego. Go into a little meditation, see it as a little toddler child, and reassure it. Validate all its pains and fears of what have happened in the past. It has every right to feel the way it feels. But reassure it, things will come better. Yeah, this lack of charity that needs to come to an end, or perhaps is ending, has ended, it's scary to you. It's change. It's very scary to you. So you're looking at your fears with that. But you have that self-empowerment to do this, and you do have this change coming in. It's coming in fast, you guys. But it's successful. This is good change. This change is unavoidable, but it is good change. So all you have to do is just get your ego in alignment with the change that is coming. That is basically the basis of this reading. It is a good reading because everything is going to work out good for you. You've got success coming your way. So that's basically what you got going on. And this also represents Cancer, if that is helpful for you. So yeah, not enjoying the fruits of our current labor because what we're doing is not working, because our world is not right the way it is. And this is why we're apathetic. And here we've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, so there's some little fighting going on with some people in this situation. We saw this here too. There's some competition in a particular situation right here in your theme card. So yeah, there's some fighting, and you're done. Time to walk away. I'm done. Get out of that. Time to leave that. Definitely. And so yeah, those failures that you're really focused on, and look, I can't do anything else because I've had this failure. I can't do anything that's similar to that. You're being invited here to step into the perspective of the Queen of Swords. She is wise. She steps out of that emotional involvement and stickiness with the story and what has happened, and she goes to a very neutral perspective. She can go to a very logical perspective as well as a spiritual perspective and see the good of the whole picture that can come out of this, the purpose of the whole picture, and the good that this can lead to. So that you're being invited to come to that. Let go of the story. Leave the pain. Learn the lesson. Leave the pain. Because you're on a journey that is going to be successful. But it's a journey that you want, but that spark of your passion is a little bit out right now. Like I told you, you're in apathy here. And this apathy, things are not right with the world as they are. And what your accomplishment is, and that change coming in, and this fighting and toxic, and this failure that you dealt with, it's squelched your passionate desires. That's what your focus needs to be on. Healing this apathy, getting where we care again, knowing you can have what you want and be successful, that's going to lead to your legacy, and getting fired up again. Getting your spark back, getting your passion back. Oh, I want that, and I'm going for it, and nobody's stopping me. So yeah, you've got some healing here to do, guys. That's what your step is, because what is coming towards you is your legacy and success. But you have a little bit of work to do before it can happen. So you kind of got to open that door a little bit. So yeah, let's wrap up down here with you with an angel and ancestral oracle. So it's a good reading. You just have a little bit of work. I know this work. I've been through that. I've been totally apathetic. I have, and my life is just stuck. It's not fun, and you do have my empathy there, guys. You really do. But you got this. You can do it. Get some healing. You can do this, because success is what's awaiting you. That change is offering you success, but lean on your spiritual help. No, that doesn't quite cut it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good one. The White Witch. Be the light. Yeah, so I said there's some toxicity going on here with the competition, and we see this right here too. She takes the high road. You want to bring in the light to your situation. People have the personalities, they have the way they do things. This is clashing your fears, you hear. There's some clashing with some people going on. Let them be who they are, but love yourself for who you are too. Understand it's just not working with them, and that you don't have to be stuck with them. Don't ever feel like you have to be stuck with them. You definitely want to tune in to your source self, because you have all that abundance, and visualize and meditate and create that picture of the desires that you want, and you have that power and you can change it. But you've got to be the light. You got to bring light into it. You got to come back into this Queen of Swords perspective and see things, like I said, from a grander perspective, a bigger picture, a spiritual perspective. Oh, I went through that because I needed to learn this, which was going to bring me this grand thing. But that brought me this, it was kind of painful. Well, I don't like this. Don't hold on to, well, so-and-so did this to me, and they did that, and I don't like that, and I'm in pain because of this. It really was a big life lesson for you to go through and experience to bring you the success that you really want to feel. They were a stepping stone. Because this is where you're headed for, guys. Your legacy, everything. Your money, your career, your family, your legacy. This is where you're headed for. So, in that regard, you can look at those people that you've been fighting with and go, thank you. You were a stepping stone. You helped me get here. Thank you. Be grateful for the lesson. Learn the lesson. Leave the pain. You got this, guys. You're headed for success. That's what's coming towards you. Until next time, much love and much light.